Welcome to Team. What the heck are you doing? All right. Welcome to Team Bandwagon.
Where it is okay to jump ship,
but not okay to lose.
Jump on Team Bandwagon
and never lose again.
I
don't know. That's not the song, bro. That's not the song. You are now listening to Team Bandwagon Never Lose Again podcast. And now for your hosts, Jamaal Brown and Nicholas Garcia. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 46 of Never Lose Again Bandwagon podcast. I am your host, Jamaal Brown.
And I am Nick Garcia.
This is my nutty co-host.
I'm just so excited to be back.
Yeah, it's been a while. Before the Super Bowl, right?
Right before the Super Bowl.
Right before the Super Bowl. So, and that was a lit show. And so it was like,
Hey, but I'm cool with it because I didn't have to sit on my loss.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Wait.
I kind of got away with it.
Wait. What loss?
Remember, I was on the Rams.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
And as always, Jamaal was on the Patriots bandwagon.
As
for
usual.
Like the fourth year in a row.
As per usual.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And they came away with the W.
Good thing we didn't make any bets this year.
Nah. I wanted to save you the trouble.
You saved me the trouble. So you knew
trouble.
For sure the Rams were only going to score 3 points.
I knew Goff was going to be in trouble. How much trouble? I didn't know that much trouble, but I knew Goff was going to be in trouble. And then Gurley didn't show up, you know?
It leads us into one of the things we plan on talking about today, kind of recapping you guys getting back from the Super Bowl. Let's get refreshed, right? Gurley did not show up after having almost an MVP season. He was phenomenal until about week 16.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, no, he's not hurt. No, he's not hurt. No, he's not hurt. If you really wanted to prove to me that he wasn't hurt, get to the Super Bowl by maybe limiting his use. You want to use him in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
But would he carry the ball 5 times in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Don't tell me he's not hurt anymore. I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't call it.
Goff was throwing the ball as far as he could downfield just so he wouldn't get hit. That's all he was thinking about. Because they knew Goff wasn't out there. And then CJ Anderson barely touched the ball.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was like we got here and it's like, oh, what did we do after we got here?
Can we call them the Black Rams?
The Black Rams?
Like what? The Black Sox?
Like the
team that
the Black Sheep?
The Chicago Black Sox, the famous baseball team that gave the World Series.
Yeah, they cheated.
They fixed the World Series to lose.
I don't think
it was bad, dude. How many times I ran the football up the field? And no, I know I'm usually the conspiracy theory guy. I'm totally kidding.
You're so.
In all seriousness, let me backtrack. Yes, it looks stupid. It looks bad, especially with what a great coach Sean McVay has shown to be.
Yeah.
But I think he was out of his element. Belichick has been doing it for over 20 years. Brady's been doing it for 20 years. And then you went up against a, third or fourth year running back and a fourth year quarterback.
Yeah.
You had 2 young bucks out there trying to lead this very young team. They were outside of their element, man. They weren't ready.
They were not ready. They were not. They were so unready. It was bad. It was bad. We knew it was bad.
Absolutely.
And then it was just like, ouch. So, and everybody on social media saying it was boring and this and that. Call it what it was. Call it what you want to call it. It was just a rough night for these guys.
Absolutely. What I can't wrap my brain around, and again, the playoffs change, right? And then you have 2 weeks in the Super Bowl to get ready for the other team. So if you are the better coached team, that's to your advantage. But I don't understand how we have the highest scoring game in NFL history halfway through the season between the Chiefs and the Rams, to the Super Bowl being one of the lowest scoring Super Bowls ever. I think it was the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, and the Patriots just like, long as they ain't scoring, like, we cool. Like, let's just.
I do give credit to the Rams defense. I do think they played really well. They got to Brady a couple times. I think they only sacked him once, but
they did their part.
They did their part, and yes, I do agree with you that the Patriots a lot of times just run up the clock.
Yeah.
Just push the ball down the field, make Goff have to throw it.
Yeah.
And so I agree with you in that sense, but I don't want to take too much away from the Rams defense. The Rams, absolutely 100%. All the blame is on the coach and the offense. The defense did their part.
Yeah. So those guys had a fairly bad season. Another team,
end of their season.
Yeah. But another team that has the opposite as far as like expectation or like getting the air I guess, instead of sucked out of him.
Y'all forgot who your daddy is.
Is that Mr. Is that Baker Mayfield?
That's Baker Mayfield.
This dude has the weirdest quote to Baker Mayfield.
Y'all forgot who your daddy is.
No, didn't he say like I'm gonna spank you?
He said I'm gonna have to spank you.
You kind of turned up right now, bro.
Baker Mayfield. You know what's cool is I liked him in college, but how many times you can say, "Oh, I like that guy in college." He didn't pan out in the pros. I think Baker so far has shown he's going to be a great NFL quarterback.
Yeah. Well,
okay, good, because I've learned anything on this show, it's to watch what words we use. Good so far, right? Okay.
Forget these trolls, man. Like,
no. You included, because if I use the word great with Patrick Mahomes, I get grief over it.
All right, bro. You are so defensive right now. Like, especially when you start pointing fingers, it's like super aggressive.
Don't point. It's rude.
Relax.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying.
No.
I do think Baker has a bright future, but right now I'm only willing to use the word good.
I'm trying to remember what team I was roasting you for. It was a reason. I just don't roast you for anything, bro.
Yes, you do. You look for reasons to roast me.
No. I don't roast. It was the Chiefs. No, you were high on the Chiefs. There's only certain things where you're like over.
Oh, you mean the Chiefs that I was right about?
No, you weren't right about.
I wasn't?
No.
I wasn't?
Brady sunned them, bro. Brady sunned
But I didn't pick them to go to the playoffs and Patrick Mahomes have a phenomenal season.
You got their season.
I got their record right.
You got their record right.
And I picked Patrick Mahomes to win MVP.
Is something else that you're like you're picking at that I was it Vikings?
You're gonna have to pull up your evidence, bro, because I like my wins.
All right, whatever. The Browns got Odell Beckham. Are they
Kareem Hunt?
Well, like halfway through the season.
He's
gonna come in week 10.
But look how Nick Chubb's. Is it Nick Chubb? Who's the rookie running back they have? It's something Chubb, right?
Yes, Chubb.
Okay. He played phenomenal in the second half of the season last year. After they got rid of the Carlos Hyde and they started depending on him, he played great. Mm-hmm. I'll take Chubb for half a season. Oh, and now we have Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Oh, as well as Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr., who were teammates in college with Baker Mayfield throwing them the football. Oh, yeah, and then there's this guy named David Njoku. I'll take it. Myles Garrett. I'll take it.
These guys are going to kill it, man. I think they're going to overtake Pittsburgh. And had is it NFC?
Well, Baltimore won the division. Pittsburgh missed the playoffs.
Yeah, but again, I don't know. I think
the AFC North is going to be up in the air because it's going to be up to, can Lamar Jackson improve on his game? Running quarterbacks do not last in this league, right?
That sounds
we know that for sure.
Yeah.
The days of Michael Vick are over.
Okay.
So can Lamar Jackson improve his game enough to lead the Ravens to another playoff run?
A lot of guys are going to be on notice, man.
I love Lamar Jackson. I'm not trying to knock him. I'm saying he's got to be able to throw the ball if they want to make the playoffs.
No, I'm just saying like everybody's going to start adjusting.
That's what I'm saying. So if the Ravens want to win the division again, they're going to have to adjust. The Steelers are going to have to show who they are without Antonio Brown.
Okay.
And the Steelers missed the playoffs last year with Antonio Brown. So are they going to get better? Are they going to get worse? No Le'Veon Bell.
I don't know, man.
Roethlisberger's another year older.
I don't know. I honestly, we'll have to wait and see because who knew was the backup running back was going to do what he did,
Absolutely.
So I don't know. It'll probably be interesting.
We should be talking about the Bengals. The Bengals are going to win the AFC North. Not serious, trolls.
No. Hey,
not serious.
I'm gonna jump on you about that, bro. I'm gonna play this tape back. The Bengals should be. And then just keep
watch them win the division, and then I'm gonna be like, I am serious. No, the Bengals are not winning the division. I'm totally kidding. I do think they have a turnaround under a new coaching staff. So they're gonna have a younger team next year. I think Joe Mixon's gonna have a great year next year. But Andy Dalton, his time is done. The Bengals need to go in another direction. That's why I'm not in the least bit serious. But I do think they have some spurts. New coach is always a good thing.
Well, moving on to like catch-up news, I guess. LeBron and the Lakers have. Last time I checked, we had the same exact record as last year.
I'm going home.
And so, yeah, man, I am super disappointed. I came into the season like hyped. You know, I was hyped.
You made me get hyped.
I did.
I was like, no, and you were like, no.
If you don't get hyped, I'm kicking you off.
Jamal locked me in a closet until I was willing to admit LeBron was going to help the Lakers.
I gave him some LA gear. I was like, put it. Don't come out until you put it on. Put it all the way on.
Now, LA gear, or did you make me wear LA gear?
LA, both. I made you wear
Man, that's a
both.
punishment. Man, that's a punishment.
The
light up shoes
and everything, man. Yeah, I'm so disappointed. I got everybody hyped.
You know I'm a LeBron hater, and I'll say
You
it right here
are.
on the show. So now I got to deal with LeBron being in a Laker uniform, and we still miss the playoffs. Do you know how?
Yeah, that's.
Do you know how much I'm suffering right now?
Yeah, it's
Come
bad,
on,
bro.
man.
It's real bad.
Come
man.
on, get on the LeBron hating bandwagon.
But I don't, because it's like I
He's
can't.
a Laker.
I'm definitely on the LeBron hating bandwagon. I am on there.
Yes,
I've
welcome.
been on there. I was just trying to give him a shot. He missed his shot. I am back to kicking him instead of helping him up.
Welcome.
So yes, welcome back. It's it's familiar. It's real familiar.
I've been here before. It's okay. We'll welcome you back with open arms.
So we'll have a more in-depth talk about Lakers.
Yeah, you know, we've got plenty of basketball to talk about today. Just catching up. It just hurts, right?
Yeah, it does.
And for the rest of you guys that are Laker haters, enjoy the time.
Right. Enjoy your short reign Clippers, all right? Because it's coming to an end one way or another.
So really quick, I know we're going over on time. Mike Trout, $430 million, 12 years. Is he worth it? Of course he's worth it. He's Mike Trout. He's the greatest player of all time.
The object is to win, right?
Yes.
You paying this dude all this money, you can't pay nobody else. So he's just gonna be just getting fed, bro. It's gonna be a fat cow. You know, your grass ain't gonna be mowed. You know, you're gonna have like all jacked up farm. But hey, I got this fat cow.
A-Rod won a World Series with a fat contract.
Okay, but he's also in freaking New York, right? Or
True.
Yeah. So like,
Hey, Sosa's out, man.
the Yankees
and
have,
Pujols is going to be gone after next year. The Angels will have money, and then they'll be able to pay more players, and then they'll be able to actually have pitching.
they just paid this dude $1 trillion, and you're saying they're gonna have money. They
Okay.
have no more money, dude.
So I'm biased. I'm an Angel fan. I hope it pays off for
I'm
them.
an Angel fan too.
I hope he ends up winning the MVP 6 times in a row. I hope it pays off. I get it. Yes, overpaying players is almost never a good thing in any sport.
Yes.
But that being said, let's just move on to a subject that we can digress and digest a little bit more. Even you guys at home who are not Angel fans, how far away are we? How long? How many years until someone makes the first $1 billion contract? Because you're talking about almost $500 million for Mike Trout.
It's gonna be a long time, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time.
With inflation and everything else.
A lot of franchises are not even worth $1 billion yet.
This is true.
So.
But over 12 years, the teams make over $1 billion, right?
Unless they sign somebody to like a 20-year.
But that's what I'm saying.
20 years.
There's no salary cap in baseball.
Yeah.
There's no limit to the length of contracts that you can sign for.
That contract has to be like 40 years. 40 years for $1 billion contract. Get somebody 18-year-old to sign that? Yeah, they'll be signing that.
Well, Mike Trout is what, 26 years old?
Yeah.
So you're talking about a 12-year contract. Probably pretty much to the end of his career, he's going to be an Angel now.
Yeah.
And to me,
Unless they trade him for some odd reason.
if they just go, oh, well, he's another A-Rod, and they send him to the Yankees, you know, and the Yankees want to eat that contract.
He's a Yankee.
He's a Yankee. He's a Yankee. Yankee Doodle. No. Mike Trout, I believe just for the sake, okay, if I was an owner, I would absolutely give him that deal. Because even if you never win a World Series, you're going to sell
that's the
tickets
problem.
just because of Mike Trout.
That's
though.
the problem of your argument. If we never win, like your object is to win.
No,
so,
but that's what I'm saying is me as a fan, I want them to win. And I do like Mike Trout enough to say, hey, I'm okay with this. Yes, I want to win. I hope they find a way to build around him and win. Pitching wins World Series, though. I'm not naive. I do understand they need to get some pitching. Hopefully they can win around Mike Trout at least once or twice. But the owners coming in from their point of view, I would absolutely sign Mike Trout. I believe he's the best player in baseball. Plain and simple, fans are going to show up just to see Mike Trout.
Yeah, they're
going to buy jerseys
that's what they're banking
just
on.
because of Mike Trout.
They're gonna spend his $400 million,
And they're going to make it back easily.
Yeah, and that's you know it's a marketing move. It's not a winning move. So yeah, they're gonna win on the bank account. But as far as winning titles, I don't see that happening. I could be wrong, but hey, it's me.
So he's making almost $36 million a year, which
Yeah.
is freaking unreal. Do you think the Angels are going to make $36 million a year based on his name?
Probably. I
I
don't know.
absolutely 100% believe
Yeah,
that. 100%. So, to me, as an owner, I get it.
Gotcha. Well, this is Team Bandwagon, Never Lose Again podcast. We were supposed to jump into our first segment, but Nick is a little turned up. So we're going to take a break and be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
With two in trouble, forced up and in! Unbelievable!
Team Bandwagon is on YouTube. Subscribe to the most winningest channel and never miss an update. You can find us on YouTube under the name Bandwagon Nation. This is Team Bandwagon. Never lose again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Team Bandwagon episode 46, Never Lose Again podcast. I'm your host, Jamaal. This is Nick. And we did a March Madness bracket. Yeah. Did they change the name from like NCAA tournament to March Madness? It just feels like we've been calling it March Madness like recently. I think
I've been calling it March Madness since I was a kid.
No. The whole like the way they advertise it or market it, because to me it seemed like it's been like the NCAA tournament, for a while, and only recently, I want to say mostly this year, I've noticed everything that they promote is March Madness, the March Madness tournament. No, it's just me.
I don't think so.
Let me know, guys, if I'm crazy, because I don't know. Maybe I am crazy.
And maybe I don't remember yesterday, but I'm pretty sure they've always called it March Madness. But I could be totally wrong. But
I know the concept. They're like, oh, March Madness is coming, but like all of their announcements and everything as far as during the tournament has been NCAA tournament, But
I understand what you're saying, and maybe to a point you're right. Maybe the word was copyrighted or something, or like you're not supposed to say Super Bowl on the radio and things like that. So maybe you're right. I don't know, but I feel that they've always called it March Madness, even in their advertising. But thinking about more what you're trying to say, you could be 100% right. Maybe it's just something you don't really think about.
I could be right. I could be wrong. I could be crazy. I don't know. Who knows? So we did a bracket challenge, I guess. Is that what it's called? It's a bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge, yeah.
ESPN bracket challenge.
Yes, sir.
And it's the tournament is like a emotional roller coaster.
It really is.
It's emotional, because at the beginning you're like, oh yeah, like these are good picks. Like, oh, I gotta change this, I gotta adjust this. Like, so excited. And then after those first round of games, you're like, get so defeated. Like, man, like, what the heck? I thought I had these teams on lock.
I remember.
Oh my gosh.
You texted me after the first game, and who was it that beat Louisville? Minnesota. The Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Yeah.
And I was like, Minnesota Golden Gophers, because I was so happy they beat Louisville. I got my first game right. The first game of the tournament. I got it
ridiculous.
Right.
I started off with an L.
And it was an upset. And I was riding so high on cloud 9. And the rest of the day, lost. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Forget the Golden Gophers. The rest of my bracket is already dead.
Yeah. My bracket was busted game 1.
Yeah.
Game 1, it was over. I'm like, yeah. I'm not even trying to go for a perfect, match, but I don't know, man. And then
hey, $1 billion sounds good.
So that first round, what jacked me up is I went all in on Nevada. And why? I don't know exactly. Look at me that way, please, because I don't know why I didn't either. I tell you where it came from. I was watching TV, and there's this a network. It's a college basketball network. Well, not basketball, but it's a college network on Sling. And then they had this whole like season on like Nevada. So I watched a few. I'm like, oh, these dudes are gonna be pretty good.
You gotta square up their competition, though. That's really what it boils down to. Who are they playing?
They play some big college names. Because I haven't watched them play a full game or a live game, and so as soon as I started watching, I'm like, these guys are gonna lose. they were playing isolation ball, like
in college that just doesn't work.
No, that doesn't work. You gotta swing that ball around, man. So yeah, as soon as I seen them playing like 1-on-5 basketball, I was like, yeah, these guys are gonna lose.
Yeah.
And so I had them going all the way to like Sweet 16, so that just jacked me up. Just read all the way to this is the travel. So yeah, they jacked me up, and then some other. I think that was it. I think that was the only team that really like messed me up. Tennessee duped me. You know, they all year I'm like, nah, I don't believe these guys are it. You know, I don't think these guys. And then they just kept winning, so I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'm gonna believe the hype, man. You know, I'm gonna buy a wolf ticket. You know. And I had them going to the final. The final game,
no
championship game. Yep. And nope, that didn't happen. So yeah, that jacked me up. So long story short, I started off in like 3rd place, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, let me ride this wave. Jenny was on it. Like
Jenny
wife
had a really good season.
My wife was on it like from day one, and it was funny because she filled out her bracket late. So I was like, "Are you gonna fill your bracket out?" "Yeah, I do it." "You gonna fill it out?" "Yeah, I do it." And she's like in 3rd place right now.
She got 3rd place.
So yeah, she was on it. But yeah, man, it's an emotional roller coaster. I went from like yeah to no to yeah to no, and just a bunch of no's after that, and just all right.
No. I get it, man. It's March Madness. To me, I used to be super invested in it. I'm like, I lost. I can't handle it. But you know what? That emotional roller coaster of not knowing who's going to do it. I was slightly disappointed this year because there was no like number 12 in the Final Four.
Yeah,
and I like seeing that.
I had Oregon going that far, but
if anybody was going to do it, it was Oregon,
mm-hmm.
and I agree with you on that. I did pick them to lose, I think, in the Sweet 16, and I ended up counting them out too early. So maybe it wasn't the Sweet 16 because I believe they did make the Sweet 16.
Yeah, they did.
But I think I had them out in the 2nd round, which was a mistake on my part. But I did believe that if anybody can make it deep as an upsetter, it would be Oregon. They didn't go that far, but I like the seasons where, you know, from many years ago, and yes, I mentioned this because my wife hates this team still till this day because they busted her bracket. In the year VCU was a 12 seed and they went to the Final Four.
Okay.
And then I remember when George Mason did it, I think the year before that. So I like seeing that. Was it Princeton that did it a few years ago?
I don't know.
So I like seeing the teams
outside
of the top 10 that make the tournament or that make the Final Four.
I think I had Oregon going to the Final Four.
Good for you. Because you know what? That's what you kind of want to see.
Yeah.
And I did hear a lot on the radio.
That was the only big name because other than that, like it was pretty much chalk all the way down.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know Michigan State was going to do that well, you know?
I've told you this before.
Yeah.
Every year I pick Michigan State to go deep because I love Tom Izzo.
I love him.
And the last 2 years I have not picked him to go to the Final Four, and I've come out to regret it.
Yeah, man. Tom Izzo. I'm a little upset with those guys.
Next Laker coach.
I'm a little upset because these guys beat freaking Duke. They beat number 1 Duke. And talking about emotional roller coaster. Okay, so like after like all my brackets got busted, you know that says emotional roller coaster. All these no's. And I just start getting salty. I'm like, I want Duke to lose just to
get out,
just to throw that salt on there, like. And so these guys beat freaking Duke and go in freaking and throw up what like 60 points barely.
But they play Texas Tech, right?
Yeah.
Texas Tech is considered the best defense in this tournament.
Whatever. Like, how come nobody said that before going in?
Well,
tournament.
I didn't hear about them until the season started.
I think they just start firing all cylinders and
the defense is supposedly really amazing at the college level. I'm happy for them. It's the first time they've made it to the championship. I hope they win tonight. We're recording this on the night of the championship. I hope they get it done over Virginia. But Virginia has made, 3 comebacks in this tournament already? Yeah. So they're going to be tough to beat, especially if the refs don't call double dribbles.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Steph, freaking
the champion.
Stephon Thomas. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. So I reached out to him at towards the end of the closing time, and I'm like, hey, you gonna jump in this bracket? And he was like, I haven't watched college basketball all year, but I'll put up a bracket. And then jokingly I put and watch you win the whole thing, ha ha ha. And he did crying emoji faces, and yeah, now he's still laughing all the way to the bank. So shout out to Steph.
Good job, Steph.
Freaking Steph, man. He doesn't I don't know, how does he do this, man?
I have no idea.
He must have a crystal ball in his closet.
Something.
Yeah, he has a crystal ball.
Something.
He should be making $1 million in sports betting. Steph, come on, man. I'll back you, bro. I'll back you. We'll do a Team Bandwagon hedge fund, We go to New York. Is it New York that has it? New Jersey? Wait,
Jersey.
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 We'll go to New Jersey for a weekend,
You
bro.
know we're closer to Vegas, right?
Is it legal in Vegas? I thought. I don't know, man. That's how much I bet.
Sports betting?
That's how much I bet.
Vegas is the capital of betting.
That's how much I bet. Well, let's go spend a weekend
do
and Viva Las Vegas. The Ring of Fire.
The Ring of Fire.
So shout out to that dude. He won our NCAA March Madness bracket tournament. Hats off to you, Steph. When he doesn't watch football, he ends up winning our fantasy football league. So
2 years in a row and then sits out.
yeah. So this is our last time inviting you to stuff, man.
Yeah, no
this,
more.
This is why we don't have nice things.
This is why we don't have nice things. My friend who got second place asked me today, so how'd I do? I haven't paid attention.
You jerk.
I said, you jerk. Come on, man.
Dude, like, yeah. Anybody, that guy's not getting invited anymore neither. All right. And Jenny, I bet you Jenny's like, man, if it wasn't for these two, I'll be number one.
I think 2 years ago, did I do the bracket with you 2 years ago
Yeah.
or was it starting last year?
No, we did 2 years.
So 2 years ago, he was in it too. And I think he got second or third place. My friend Randy. So good job, Randy. Even though
job.
you don't watch college basketball either.
Yeah.
So Jamaal and I, we like college basketball. I haven't watched very much this year. I think you've watched more than I did.
Yeah, I have. I don't know why.
But I beat Jamaal.
Barely. Dude, you had some like ridiculous strategy going on. Like this dude was like, oh, I'm gonna have this team go with this team and like trying to like, and then, I'm like, if it pays off, but it didn't pay off until the end where Virginia gets through.
Jamaal.
Oh man, he did. I give my hat off.
What did you say? If it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
I did. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you barely beat me. No, you beat me. So hey, there you go. I can take my L. Like, you see how that big old smile on your face? Oh, I can't wait till I beat you, bro. Again, in anything.
Don't hurt me, Jamaal. As soon as the cameras go off, he's gonna
I'm
hit
gonna
me.
race you to the car and be like, I beat you, sucker.
I'm gonna jump off the third deck just to beat you to the car.
Break
Now take me to the hospital.
break your knees again, like those kids cross you over in basketball.
Stop
practice.
it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
We're gonna talk-
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That's all a lie. That's all a lie.
Oh man. All right. Well, we gotta take a break. I gotta change this camera battery before it dies on us. This is Team Bandwagon Never Lose Again podcast. We'll be right back after these messages.
With two in trouble, forced up and in. Unbelievable.
If you like Never Lose Again podcast and you want to stay up to date on the latest episodes, hit us up on Team Bandwagon Facebook page and smash that like button. Team Bandwagon, never lose again.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 46. Team Bandwagon Never Lose Again podcast.
I can't think of anything cool with the number 46.
46, 47, 48.
Our next
49.
president will be 46.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only thing I can think of.
Oh my goodness. All right. NBA playoff picture, man. What we got? What we looking at?
Not the Lakers.
Not the Lakers. No. A year ago, well, not a year ago, in the summer, maybe it would have been like, yeah, the Lakers are going to make it. Well, that was me. That was my excitement. Yeah, the Lakers are going to make it. I sound like that because
The Lakers are going to make it. Why do you sound like George Lucas?
because I was that naive enough to believe that they were going to make it. But freaking, you were right, bro. LeBron is a jerk. Anywho, and I bet you people are like, LeBron was hurt. He can't do it by himself. Shut up.
I hear you now, Eric. I hear it. I hear it already. It's in my earphones. I can hear the future.
Just shut up. All right. Give it a rest. All right. Y'all can come back and chirp next year. All right. Or go chirp watching Space Jam 2.
I love what somebody said. Really quick side note. If anybody else comes to the Lakers, say Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, all these guys who've talked about coming to the Lakers, and then the Lakers do make the playoffs and maybe
It's 'cause
make
of
a
them.
championship run, LeBron will be in the shadow. No matter how well he plays, no matter how much he leads the team, he will be in the shadow because they'll say, no, you only won 37 games when it was you, man.
Yeah. But I was hurt. I was hurt. Get out of here, man. All right. Back to this playoff picture. Yeah, we're not salty at all, right?
Not at all.
No, we're not. In the playoff picture right now, they still have a few more games to play. But
Damian Lillard. Sorry.
oh my goodness.
It's that time of year again.
Give it a rest, bro. Like, where is he gonna go? Where's he gonna go?
Lakers. Trade LeBron for Damian Lillard right now, straight up. Do it. Magic, call Portland right now.
All right, bro. You're like peeking out the mic. So
Okay.
we're like,
Damian Lillard needs to come to the Lakers.
he does, but he's not gonna do it.
Why not?
I don't know. He has this weird loyalty.
I got to stick to my team. Take a note out of LeBron's notebook and go wherever you want.
That's what I've been telling you forever, bro.
No,
And
but that's where I agree with you.
Until
is
he make that jump.
It sucks watching him on this team
Yes.
that will never win a title.
Yes, or never even get to the. Well, he probably could get to like the Western Conference Final.
I totally see that. I think
Probably.
another weapon.
But they just freaking their center just got his leg broke, right?
Well,
Nurkic?
nobody on that team besides Damian Lillard is inexpendable.
Well, no, was CJ?
CJ McCollum, I know he's great, but I really believe CJ is great because
You
of
hate
Damian
on
Lillard.
CJ so hard,
Because
bro. My goodness.
CJ put him on any other team and he's mediocre.
No.
He gets open because of Damian Lillard.
No, bro.
I don't see. Do you see CJ hitting the shots that Damian Lillard doesn't win games?
Yes.
Never.
Not winning games, but CJ be making he be on some ridiculous tears,
No,
bro.
man. He gets open because of Damian
Oh
Lillard.
my gosh,
They-
you hate
they-
on CJ
they-
so much.
Bro, no.
It's about as ridiculous love you give to Lillard is about the same.
You know what
equal-
CJ McCollum is? He's the Black Widow on the Avengers, okay? The only reason he has any success is because everybody's worried about Iron Man, okay? Iron Man's knocking out
I'm gonna
50,000 Jatari at the same time while Black Widow pulls out her pistols
Oh
and
my
shoots a couple
gosh.
of them and gets credit for being
Hey,
an
watch
Avenger.
she be like the key in Endgame, and then you're gonna eat your words. I'm gonna play this back.
It'll be
too.
only because he's fighting Thor.
I'm gonna play it back in slow mo. CJ McCollum's like the Black Widow of the Avengers.
That's who CJ McCollum reminds you of.
Oh, that is so terrible.
He's only good because he's on the right team with the right guy.
That is so bad. CJ deserve more respect than that, bro. Put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on CJ McCollum's name. Anywho, back to this playoff
CJ
picture.
stands for can't jump shot without Damian Lillard.
Hate. The haters ball. Hate.
You got any more of them Damian Lillards?
Dude, I cannot get to this rundown. Can I get to this rundown? Oh my
I've had my
gosh.
Damian Lillard moment.
All right, Golden State champions versus
Whatever do you mean, Jamaal?
Golden State champions versus the Clippers. Is that going to be a good matchup? Is that TV worthy?
Only because I get to watch the Clippers suffer.
Yes, I will watch
Only
that.
because I get to see them destroy the
I will
Clippers.
watch that all day, every day.
They will get swept. The Clippers, sorry, you're not.
Who was on TV? Oh, it was the Clippers and the Thunder. And every time I watch games, my kids are like, "Daddy, what team you going for?" You know,
My kids do the same
and I'm like,
thing.
I hope both of these teams lose somehow, some way. They either lose.
Why are you hating on the Thunder, man?
Bro, I can't. You already know why, bro.
Why are you hating on the Thunder?
I probably dislike Westbrook more than you hate on CJ, and that's a lot because you hate on CJ, bro.
I don't. But see, the thing is, I don't even hate CJ. I just don't think his career would be anything without Damian Lillard.
And I don't think Westbrook would be anything without his teammates giving him rebounds to help him triple double.
He's still got to go out and do it. The other team's not like handing him the basketball.
If they didn't give him rebounds, he's not up there like fighting for him. They're just like letting him get it, bro. There's just like all right, cool.
Knock it
all right. Dude,
Knock it
we got film, bro.
He's still got to get the rebound.
Yes, after his teammate lets him get it. You got this big old tall
But
7-foot dude and his.
What did he go? 30, 20, and 20? And he's the first one to do it since Chamberlain?
All right, I'm not gonna do this right now. We're gonna do this at another time,
Okay.
dude. We're gonna
But
do this.
I know. I just riled you up, but I hear what you're saying. And yes, I hate
You're
the
trolling me
Clippers.
right now. That's what
I
it
hate
is.
the Clippers. I do not like Westbrook's selfish attitude. I just try to give credit where credit's due. It's still hard to get a triple-double. Excuse me.
So we both hope the Clippers get swept. They'll probably get one game.
Nah, they'll get swept.
You think they'll get swept?
They'll get swept.
I think they'll get one.
Nah, Golden State's going to want to brush right through them and get ready for the next
No,
series.
because Patrick Beverly's crazy self is gonna he's gonna get in somebody's head. Probably Draymond, and then have somebody
When's
suspended.
the last time Draymond got suspended? You got to give credit where credit's due. He stayed out of trouble this year.
But you got Draymond and you got freaking Cousins, bro. Come on, man. Like
Cousins stayed out. He only played half the season,
right?
But he stayed out. Of
He's
trouble
a
for
high
the most
head.
part.
But how many how many T's do they have though?
I'd have to look it up.
Kajillion?
I feel like Kevin Durant is more of a hothead right now than DeMarcus Cousins.
That's that's the thing. Like you know when you're in a crew and like your homies
get riled
yeah,
up.
Yeah, like your homies are like they kick back and like, nah, man, I'm about to kick this. Like, he's like the short dude in the crew who just want to start trouble.
He's the Kevin Hart.
All right, so you think they get swept? I think they get one. Portland versus Utah. That's gonna be. That's a coin flip.
Well, the 4-5 is always good, and they're both in the same division.
I would say if Nurkic didn't get hurt, that's his name.
True.
Right?
No, yeah, I'll give you that, and he's been fun to watch this year. I agree with you there. That being said,
CJ McCollum might light it up though. Look at me trolling. All right, I give it to the Jazz.
both teams are hard to beat at home, and that's where I'm having a hard time. Both teams are really, really good at home. Gosh, I don't want to do it. I'm going to take Utah.
Utah?
I'm going to take Utah.
Same here.
Yeah.
Against your boy Dame
Because-
Lillard.
Who's the big
Against
French
him?
guy on Utah? He's going to have a field day with no
Yeah. And then you got the Aussie mate over there shooting threes in the corner, mate. Pass it to me, mate.
Crikey.
That was probably as bad as Shaq does it.
And then, of course, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Donovan. I don't know, man.
Spider.
He's having like a we'll see, because like his rookie year he was like on fire.
He's
like,
still
sophomore,
played pretty well this
people
year.
kind of adjusted to him, and then he hasn't been
He didn't grow the way we thought he would be, right?
Yeah. But it's cool. He didn't digress, so that's
They're in the playoffs, and that's
They
in
are.
the West. And
Yeah.
that's more than LeBron can say.
Come on, man. Why you keep torturing me? Houston OKC.
I think
Oklahoma.
Houston's got that one in the bag.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Denver and wait, this is different because I thought I seen the Spurs matched up with Golden State. Like,
Have you checked it since yesterday?
no. I haven't. So yeah.
So this could still change. Some of these teams still have 2 games left. Some of them have 1 game left. So this could still change. But this is the right now scenario. So we'll go ahead and stick with this as our predictions. But I to answer your question, can I just give props to San Antonio really quick?
Yes.
They were
Let's-
very outside the playoff picture. No Tim Duncan, no Kawhi
Freaking
Leonard,
Spurs, man.
no Danny Green, no Tony
my
Parker,
goodness.
no Manu Ginobili. But you know who they still got? Greg Popovich.
Pop.
And they still make the playoffs. Mad props to the San Antonio Spurs. If you
These
can
guys get it
name
done.
more than 3 players on the Spurs without Googling it, don't lie to us. Lie to yourself, okay? If you can name more than 3 players on the Spurs right now, I give you mad props.
I know what they look like. There's one dude with dreads. He's pretty fast.
He's
There's
one who had
another
the great
dude.
dunk the other day against the Nuggets. Even the Nuggets bench went wild.
There's another young kid, like with his hair kind of up in the corner. I don't know. It kind of looks a little funny.
Okay.
And you got the big, tall European dude. I don't
See,
know his
we
name.
can't name anybody. We can't, and this
I
is
don't
Team
know his name.
Bandwagon.
And then you got the dude who came from Portland, Aldridge. And then
There you go, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah. And then you got the dude that they traded for Kawhi for. What was that guy?
DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan. And DeRozan's a beast.
He really is.
He's a beast.
And Aldridge had a career high this year in one of his games, so
Yeah.
he can still play.
So I honestly in this matchup, I give it to the Spurs.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm
Really?
I'm giving it to the Spurs.
I want to get it to the Spurs because how much I hate Jamal Murray, but I'm gonna still give it to Denver.
I like Jamal Murray. Though.
I know you do.
Because I never met an uncool Jamal. I haven't met him yet. So, but yeah, I like Jamal Murray.
I'm
But
sitting next to one right now.
I give it to the Spurs, man. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna beat Houston in the second round.
Let's see. One would get the matchup between 4 and 5.
So yeah, this would help you right here.
Oh, thank you. That's very informative.
Yeah. So these.
So they would get the matchup between Houston and OKC.
Yeah.
Oh, Denver and okay. Yeah, so Houston against Denver or San Antonio. Either way, Houston turned it on at the second half of the season as well. They were really bad to start the
Well,
season.
honestly, I think if Houston gets San Antonio, Pop is gonna freaking like I want to say shut James Harden down, but it's gonna be bad for James Harden.
You think so?
Yeah,
I don't think
Chris,
they have
Chris
the
Paul
weapons to even slow him down.
If no, trust me, they can scheme. Even Kobe said that it's easy to shut him down as far as like, and who does it? Who does it well? Team Giannis Antetokounmpo is on Milwaukee.
Which means the good man.
Milwaukee is they shut him down every time.
What was the game I sent you highlights of? Was that Ronnie Brewer who got Harden so frustrated that he got into foul trouble in the first half?
No, I don't remember.
And I said not all heroes wear capes.
Oh,
I sent it to you on
it was
Instagram,
Brewer.
I think.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. It can be done. It's just tough. I don't see anybody on San Antonio being able to do it.
Yeah.
I would love to be wrong because I never want to see James Harden win a title ever. not one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's just one of those dudes. Especially the way they've been like giving him fouls. Like they're just passing out. They're like candy on Halloween. It's just like, oh, foul, here's a foul. Oh, there's a foul. And so yeah, and then when he doesn't get fouls, he's crying. The biggest freaking crybaby, man. So yeah. No. All right, so Western Conference Finals. Who you got going there?
I'm
You got Golden State.
I'm gonna cheat.
Houston.
I'm gonna keep it easy.
He's not my coach.
Well, because I was gonna
State
go
and Denver?
chalk for a second and say Golden State and Denver, but I'm really racking my brain around Houston, and people are having a hard time stopping them in the second half of the season. They really turned it on. 'Cause remember, they were way on the outside looking in last time we talked about them, and they turned it on as they do. Yeah, I'm going to say Golden State and Houston.
Golden State and Houston.
I almost said Denver, but I'm going to say Golden State and Houston.
And then Houston, it's like it's payback from last year. Well, now that because they almost beat them last year.
They would have beat them if Chris Paul didn't sit out the last two
Yeah.
games. Absolutely 100%.
Freaking Chris Paul, man.
Shame on you, CP3.
Yeah, shame.
Call your State Farm agent and get back out there and play.
Yeah, I bet you he was insured though for that injury. And you notice we haven't been talking about the East very much because this first round is horrendous. Like, oh man, it's so bad. You got Detroit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Talking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I said
okay.
first round Eastern Conference.
Yeah. Sorry. I haven't had my coffee.
Oh, these games is gonna be so bad. You got Milwaukee and Detroit. Oh, that is gonna be bad. Indiana, and I can't name one player on Indiana. He's talking about three players.
Just to say right now, as we're recording this, Detroit is the only team in the East is not clinched. But as of right now, that is the predicted matchup.
Okay.
So just throwing that out there for you trolls.
All right. So Boston, Indiana, and people were like, "Oh look, I like my Indiana team." Yeah, you bet you do. You got Philly and Brooklyn. That might be a little interesting, only because of D'Angelo Russell. You know,
D'Angelo. Way to go, Lakers.
I think they're gonna get swept. But anywho,
Against Philly?
yeah,
No, I think they'll get them a match. I think they'll win 2 games.
bro, you seen Philly?
Philly is great. I'm not taking anything
Philly
from
is
them. I think
stacked.
if anybody can upset the team we talked about winning the East, it's Philadelphia. I
right.
agree with you there. But I think they give them 2 games.
All right, and then you got the Magic.
Why are the Magic there?
Why? I thought Miami was in there somewhere. I guess they didn't make it. That would have been dope though.
It was the Dwayne Wade tour.
Yeah. But that would have been because no, they were like close almost. But I guess I don't know.
Everybody's close in the East.
I
Didn't
guess.
Cleveland miss it by like 3 games? Aren't they almost in the playoffs?
No, they weren't that close. They were like 12 games off. It's about as many as
they're in the
Lakers were.
playoffs for the Zion Williams playoffs.
All right. So second round it gets a little better. You got Milwaukee, Boston, for sure. It's not even gonna be like, oh, maybe Indiana, maybe no.
No, it's Boston. I totally agree.
Boston, Milwaukee, and you have Philly and Toronto. So that's
Oh my goodness! You know what? I'm gonna say right now, those are 2 really good series.
those are really good.
Those are really, really
I
good
think
series.
those like the second round of the Eastern is gonna be better than any match. Maybe not the Western Conference Finals, but
No, but those games are very interesting. I will definitely be watching those
yes,
series.
I was watching those close. This first matchup, get this out of here. But who you got, Milwaukee or Boston?
I'm gonna say Boston because Boston. Not only were they my team at the beginning of the year,
You don't have to.
but they were
defend yourself to
bad
me.
for like the first half of the season. Another one of those teams. They
They
turned
were.
it on toward the end of the year. Gordon Hayward, I feel like he's found his stride again. He's playing really well. He likes playing with Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that they said, well, this is the reason we can get rid of you.
Yeah.
They play really well when they're on the floor together. So, and then you just can't count out Kyrie Irving.
No, you can't. But I'm going to go with Milwaukee, though.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Milwaukee.
The good land.
The good land. Just because, like I don't know, Kyrie ain't the same Kyrie. Like I've been watching play.
He's not happy in Boston.
He's not. And he's been hogging the ball. Like when he's not on the court, I think they have a chance. If he gets hurt or something.
He's earning his next NBA contract.
Yeah. And so when he's on the court, it's just like his first thought is score. And then turnover.
But Terry Rozier has not played the way he had last year either.
Because freaking you got Kyrie hogging all the spotlight. So only chance Boston have is Kyrie getting hurt.
Okay.
And I'm a Kyrie guy.
I know you are.
And so that's a lot for me to say. But yeah, it's just they're just not benefiting from it.
Okay.
And so you got Philly and Toronto. Who you got, man?
Philly is stacked. They look great.
So
they have
stacked,
so many
man.
things going on. Every time I count Toronto out, I pay for it. So I'm going to pick Toronto.
I'm going to go with Toronto, too.
Okay.
It's so
and
hard.
That's hard.
It's so hard.
To me, that is the toughest
The
round.
reason I'm going Toronto is because, like, these guys, these pieces aren't, like, gelling. Like, you just got a bunch of just good players on a team. And so, like...
Jimmy Butler already doesn't want to be there again. He wants to get traded again.
Jimmy Butler is terrible, man.
He's a cancer wherever he goes.
He's a terrible person.
He's a cancer
Let's
wherever
just
he goes.
put it like that. Like, Jimmy Butler, he can ball. He's just really terrible.
And when you find out his background, it really upsets you.
Yeah.
Because he really did. He's a self-made man, right? Not to abuse the term. He's a self-made man, came from nothing, and now he's just this jerk who just hurts whatever team he goes to.
Yeah. Yeah, he's bad. He's bad news. Bad for business. And you have so I give it to these guys, man. I give it to Toronto.
How great would it be if we had an Eastern Conference Finals though, with Philly and Boston? With how great that rivalry was last year?
We might have it. I don't know. We could be wrong. I could be wrong. Going to the finals, I got Toronto and Golden State.
I'm going to say the same thing. Toronto, Golden State.
And Golden State 5 games.
Golden State 4 games.
Hey, that's what's up, man. You're not giving them 1 game?
I'm going to say Golden State in 4.
Not one?
Dude, Golden State had their foot off the gas all year. They turned it on at the end of the year. They've won the Western Conference now. They know it's crunch time. Boogie's good to go. Draymond has not been suspended. Steph has turned it on. Clay has turned it on. Kevin Durant, the snake, has come out and he's ready to play. They are going to light up every team they play.
Honestly, if they play in all, they click on all cylinders, 4 games for sure. But they've been like misfiring, and trying to find their groove. So maybe they find it, maybe they struggle. Who knows? They probably might even be Golden State in there. Maybe Houston, fouls them out.
This is the Twilight Zone.
Exactly. Hey, have you peeped out the new episode?
I have not.
No?
I do plan on watching it. I just been super busy. I do definitely plan on
Spoiler
watching
alert, everybody dies.
Oh, in the Twilight Zone? No kidding.
Twilight Zone is legit.
Okay, I look forward to seeing it. I really enjoyed the old and original.
We're gonna take a quick break and talk some MVP talk, or should we just land the plane?
PVM. Let's land this plane, man.
Let's land this plane.
Long story short, I believe Russell Westbrook, a triple-double cannot be knocked. The guy should win the MVP. Jamal disagrees. And I understand where he's coming from, right? The guy steals rebounds from teammates.
You admit it, and it's fine?
But he still gets triple-doubles.
No!
You're not acknowledging how hard it is to get triple-double.
They're giving you stats.
But
They're giving you stats
to
okay, if your team lets you do it.
But then why isn't LeBron doing it every season?
Because he can't convince his teammates to let him
Even
do
when
it.
he was in Cleveland?
I don't know why, bro.
Come on, man.
I don't know
you
why.
still got to go out and do it.
I don't know why, but he's doing it, bro. Like, there's no...
You still got to go out and do it.
Oh,
You still got to go out and do it.
Oh,
Here's where I'll concede. Never would have done it if KD stayed his teammate. Never would have done it if James Harden was still his teammate. Yes, he's playing with a bunch of mediocre players who help him pad his stats, but you still got to go out and do it. And to average a triple-double, not lead the league in triple-doubles, he averaged a triple-double over 82 games. That is impressive.
All right. So Westbrook, that's what you got.
Westbrook.
The most overrated player in the game right now. In the game.
Dun 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 dun.
What fight song is that?
Go Bruins.
All right. I'm like, that's a fight song. I just don't know
Russell
who it is.
Westbrook's a Bruin.
Oh my gosh. MVP. I'm gonna go.
I wish I could write it down and then like show it where you can't see it.
Oh, right.
'Cause I already know what you're gonna say.
It's gonna be like the Survivor episode, or voting him off the island. I'm gonna vote James Harden off the island. Honestly, I'm gonna go with James Harden. I hate the way this guy gets. I know. Yeah, I know. I hate the way this guy. It's not even him. It's the officials that freaking call the fouls for him. You know. So, but I don't see anybody else getting it. Especially this year that he had. He was a month. He was going.
How many
like
50-point games?
He had like 30 games. He scored over 30 points. That was legit, and like teams were like trying their hardest not to get
Did he
that dude.
break or did he tie Kobe's record for the most 40-point games in a row?
He broke it.
He broke it?
Yeah, he broke it.
Do you think in today's league that's as legitimate?
No. It was a lot harder back in the day.
100% agree.
Yeah.
We're both Kobe fans, though.
Yeah,
Just gotta throw
so
that
we're a
in
little
there.
biased.
So-
Yeah,
But I do 100% agree with you.
yeah.
So just had to find common ground before the show ended.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in to the Never Lose Again. Man, it's been so long. I have to think about what I'm doing here.
What episode are we on? We're episoding how many episodes today?
What am I doing here? Whose house is this? Who's this? Who am I?
Jamal's been writing on the wall, putting how many days he's been here.
Right? Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for tuning into the Never Lose Again podcast. Jamaal here, along with Nick Garcia, Team Bandwagon, Never Lose Again. Oh, shameless plug before I end this plane. I am selling these t-shirts to help myself and my wife go to the Philippines for a missions trip. We trying to go serve Jesus, y'all. So yeah, no guilt trip at all. But yeah, go. I'm gonna put a link in the show notes at the bottom. If you want to help and contribute, there will be a link down there. You can donate the shirt. I think we're gonna go $20-25, and just donate it in there, and then just message me or email me or contact me, or you can put it in the notes when you do your donation, and we'll ship you out a shirt. Other than that, this is Team Bandwagon.
Where it is okay to jump ship.
But not okay to lose.
Jump on Team Bandwagon.
And never lose again.
Triple double. Messed around and got a triple double.
Western Westbrook should work at like McDonald's.
He's so working at McDonald's. Oh my goodness.